What's up, Facebook? What's up, YouTube? What's up, Beagle? Y'all still my friend? I hope so. How many of us is watching this YouTube? I mean, bitch, not YouTube. How many of us is watching this fucking Wendy, Where's Wendy documentary on a Lifetime? Oh my goodness. When I tell you this shit is deep, it's full of madness. That bitch, they slinging teas. This lady say Wells Fargo has stolen my money and they won't let me get to it. They saying that somebody close within my circle is stealing my money and they won't let them bitches get to it. Where does it end? Who the hell is this guardian? That's my thing. How does the bank say, bitch, you losing your mind, the people around you is stealing from you, and we finna send a guardian to look after you? Who is this guardian, and where did y'all get the fucking guardian from, and how do you know the guardian got the best interest at heart? Didn't y'all see the Netflix movie called The Guardian, where the lady was fucking people up and taking their goddamn money? This shit is crazy. I know me personally, I have had it to where the bank had seized my fucking accounts. I remember taking me and my children and a couple of other damn children to Halloween Horror Nights one goddamn year. Matter of fact, 2 years ago, and bitch, I done paid close to a stack to get all us in Halloween Horror Nights. And I'm going to swipe my card for my damn self. And the people say, ma'am, this card is no longer working. And I'm like, what do you mean? You just seen me pay for all of these goddamn children and adults to get in here. And now it come for me to pay my shit. And y'all telling me the fucking card ain't swiping no more. Baby, so I called the bank. The bank say, Miss Spencer, it looks like that these are some fraudulent charges. We don't know you to be taking nobody to no doggone Halloween Horror Nights. We don't know you to be blowing money out of control like this. So we put a hold on the account. So no matter how much I let these people know, hey, it's me that's swiping my card, that's treating these people, doing something once in a goddamn lifetime, these people still shut down my account right there in the middle of the fucking adventure. I had to call Navy Federal, switch some shit around, call my big sister, have her send me some goddamn money, all because the bank seized my damn money because they felt like it was fraudulent activities. Mind you, this was green like not Wells Fargo, but never the fucking less, my money was seized up. So now I'm falling back on Wendy, who has made millions of dollars, and they have seized up this lady money. So you think I'm not finna fall into a depression and be drinking myself into a goddamn stupor trying to figure out how to come about my money, on top of having memory losses? Man, this lady got so much fucking going on. I feel so bad for Wendy. I feel like Wendy didn't even know that this was a documentary being made about her. I think she thought that this was some kind of behind the scenes footage for her fucking podcast, some making of the podcast type shit, and that's how they convinced this lady to even partake in it. Because these people who doing the confessionals and all of this stuff, like DJ Booth and her manager and all this kind of stuff, I don't even think Wendy is aware that these people is giving interviews like this. I'm surely don't think that she would have approved it because she's too prideful. She's too prideful of a person. So I don't see her putting her stamp of approval for none of this. I only watched the first 2 episodes. It was a fucking lot. When I tell you, between the deranged stare, eyeballs, the whole time I'm like, Wendy, calm your eyes down, girl. We need you to just tone it down. But she's got grave disease, so I'm not knocking it. I understand. She's told us about that plenty of times, and I know grave disease does make your eyes bulge like that. I need to stop talking before I be stricken with the shit with my big out ass. But anyway, and then she has the thyroid problems. She is thin as a rail. Lord have mercy. I want to slap her ass with a cheeseburger. The way her skin hangs off of her make her look like that she done had some kind of that stomach surgery, you know, like what Star Jones and all those people, not Al Reynolds, he didn't have it, Al Roker, he had it, and I forget what it's called, gastric bypass. It looked like her body is giving gastric bypass, but she never been that obese that she would have ever had to have it. So I don't understand why the lady don't have any muscle mass. Maybe somebody who's a doctor or, you know, more so in the medical field can further explain to why it looks like she don't have, you know, no muscle to her. The shit is crazy. But I know she had lymphedema. I have taken care of people personally with lymphedema, so that explains why, because they kept showing us pictures of her, not pictures of her feet, but they kept panning down her feet, and even she was like, I want y'all to see this damn shit that I'm living with. And her feet was just, oh Lord, it looked so painful. It looked like rhinoceros skin or something like that. It looked like it would be painful to the touch. The lady say it's hard for her to stand up. She say, I belong in a wheelchair, but bitch, I'm persevering and I don't want to be in no damn wheelchair. And I don't blame her. You too young for that. Keep pushing through, Wendy. But bitch, when I tell you, Wendy was, they caught her in some interesting lights. They caught her telling the damn what's the people, they call her talking to the assistants all crazy, letting the people know I don't like her. I don't even want that motherfucker to return here. Her manager say he done been fired twice, but bitch, I guess when you losing your mind and nobody taking you serious, hell, and you forgetful as hell, you fire them this morning and you still looking for them this afternoon. Of course they're gonna keep coming back, especially if the check don't clear. But child, it was interesting. It was interesting to watch Wendy without the wig on, looking like a little China doll. But it was crazy. It's crazy to see how substances can take you down. Substances abuse can take you down. Too much drinking, too much cocaine use, too much of any good thing will play a toll on your fucking mind. And in actuality, I think that's what's happening to Wendy. I don't even think it's the Graves' disease, thyroid problems. I don't think it's the lymphedema. It's the cocaine use and the goddamn years of alcohol abuse that's catching up with the damn lady. And you know, it's really nothing to it except therapy. But if she anything like me, she's gonna reject the therapy, and that's gonna be a whole ordeal in this fucking self to get the lady in the therapy. You see how she was doing the trainer? She didn't even want to participate in the damn movements. When the guy was trying to offer her different things to help her with, you know, strengthening her body, bitch, Wendy was so against it. She was not trying to hear it. But you know, you expect people to be combative. You gotta expect the addict to, you know, not want the best for themselves. That's what, you know, other people have to intervene, because speaking of which, I don't know if y'all ever watch Intervention, but that was one of my favorite shows. I love Intervention. I love how they would, you know, really shine a light on addiction and let people see how they enable the fucking addict. Because a lot of people don't know. You think you're someone's support system, and bitch, you was just an enabler. And I think a lot of people around Wendy, they tried not to enable anymore, but I think at the height of it all, they were her enablers. You were able to fetch this lady alcohol and make sure the cocaine was on the plate, you know, and all of this kind of stuff for her when she was in her height of heights. And you probably was a do boy, but now you want to be somewhere and putting your damn foot down, and you want to restrict the lady's her money and all her, you know, the stuff that make her feel good, and that makes her feel like she's being betrayed. And I think that's what keep the lady locked in the room and doing what she wants to do. But I'm gonna be tuned in. I want to see the next 2 episodes. I hate how it does, you know, make it look like Wendy will not be back on the forefront, but a part of me really wants to believe that this is a, you know, just setting us up for a comeback, and Wendy is going to be somewhere working with the people to get her memory back and to be able to be sharp, you know, and on her toes where she can speak on a person and know what's going on with the world, because she's not with it. It's a delay. It's a clear delay in her mind when, you know, you can look at her eyes and tell she's processing shit, and that's not good. But you know, we rooting for you. You are the queen of New York. I always said I only wanted to come to New York to be a part of the Wendy Williams show, especially when she used to give out the good gifts in December, bitch. That was the only reason I ever wanted to visit New York, was to have the Wendy Williams experience. And just the thought that I will not get that is heartbreaking. So I'm rooting for you. I want you to come back, lady. I don't believe your son is stealing your money like the goddamn bank wanted to make it seem. I feel like when you're as a famous and wealthy person as Wendy, you expect me and my children are going to spend frivolous, and just because it looks like to you that they're spending a little more frivolous than normal, you don't know that this lady didn't give her son the okay to be able to spend. I honestly don't think Lil Kevin is stealing. I didn't think Big Kevin was stealing. I think the shit went down and went bad for the lady after Big Kevin left her and went to start and fucking around with that woman. And that led Wendy into the spiral and into the pit that we get to see today is that guy, because I feel like he, was able to blind us to a lot of things, because he kept her, hey, you're gonna be getting high and getting drunk between such and such a time. We're gonna cut it off at this time. You need so many hours to clean yourself up, to get yourself back, snappy and ready to go for the show. I really think he was able to let her be the addict that she wanted, but he forced her to have some type of structure. And when Kevin left and she was just able to go balls to the wall and do whatever the fuck she wanted to do, when started having the young people in the ear and all that kind of stuff, and people who really didn't have her best interest at heart, I think that's really what got her to be in the downward spiral. Not saying that she can't be brought back, not saying that she don't got nobody else in her team, but she just need a lot of structure. And whoever this fucking guardian is, I want the guardian to come out and tell us, what are you doing any different than this lady family could have done? How are you structuring her money? How are you allowing her to spend it? Because to me, she's still in hiding, and the family don't know where she's at. So I just want to know what's going on with the lady. And is she even being managed by the guy? It's just, baby, the documentary is leaving so many more questions. So I really do have to finish 2 and 3, because they could have, for all I know, the Guardian could have done came out and been exposed by now. But either way, this was just my review of 1 and 2, and thanks for watching. I appreciate it.